Okay, you want to develop leaders, but you feel this tension between developing people and making sure the job is done right. If you turn task over to potential new leader, you know they could make mistakes, they could fail, or they could steer the ship into the rocks, right? But unless you entrust them with leadership, they'll never learn to lead. Well, stay tuned, because today I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you manage the tension between excellence and development. Hey guys, this is Mac Lake bringing you tips, tools, and techniques to help you develop more and better leaders. A constant reproduction of new leaders is essential for the long-term health and vitality of any organization. But one of the challenges to reproducing new leaders is many people have a philosophy of, if you want the job done right, you have to do it yourself. So instead of investing time and energy that it takes to teach others, many people just do the job themselves. And as a result, there's no new leaders given a chance to learn and grow. And when we do that, we actually hurt our organization because we're valuing excellence over development. Now, all of us want to see our organization produce at the highest level possible. I do too. I mean, we want to put our best foot forward. We want to be proud of the product that we deliver. So how do you develop leaders while delivering excellence at the same time? Well, I want to give you 3 tips to balance this tension and eliminate this excuse for not reproducing leaders. Tip number 1, lengthen the time of development. We love to rush reproduction. I mean, we want leadership development to be fast, we want it to be easy, but producing leaders takes time. So instead of having a 2-hour training, a 2-week training, or 2-day training, why not have a 2-month training? Or even better, why not a 6-month training process? Allow your potential leaders to walk alongside the existing leaders on your team, those who lead with excellence, so that they can learn excellence from those who are already doing it well. But don't allow your commitment to excellence to nullify your commitment to reproduction. You can choose not to develop anyone and allow your current team members to really produce with great high quality excellence, but then you're totally ignoring the development of future leaders. So the alternative is lay out a longer development pathway. So many of the churches and organizations that I've taken through the leadership pipeline training, they've chosen to use a mentoring approach to equipping new leaders. So in every area, every department, they ensure that there are leaders who can mentor and develop the new potential leaders by walking alongside them. Now, I'll tell you this, it's the truth, it takes longer, but the quality is going to be higher and those you train will appreciate it more. Tip number 2. Define excellence. How do you quantify excellence? If excellence is undefined, then a potential leader is going to have a difficult time achieving that level of excellence. I mean, you can't hit a target that you can't see. So if excellence is important in your organization, and that's okay, just do the hard work of quantifying and defining what excellence looks like. Describe it in a way that others can see it and achieve it. So for example, I used to lead a church planting network, and we created an assessment process where church planters would go through a series of 6 different interviews. And we wanted each one of the assessors to lead the interview with excellence. So we created what we called the 10 gold standards of an assessor. So a new assessor would come in, they would watch our experienced assessors, they would look for those 10 gold standards, and then after the interview, the new assessor would share with the experienced assessor, here's what I saw in you, here's how I saw you exhibiting these 10 gold standards. And they would sit and talk about it, and the new assessor would ask questions of the experienced assessor. And then, after watching for a while, the new assessor would have the opportunity to lead an interview, and the experienced assessor would take the 10 gold standards and give them feedback based on those 10 points. That was our way of defining and developing towards a high level of excellence. And tip number 3, avoid the superstar syndrome. Take a hard look at your team. In many cases, when excellence is highly valued, it's because there's a superstar in the midst that's delivering high quality results. And unfortunately, when the superstar leaves, so does the level of excellence. And then there's no one else in the organization that knows how to do what they could do at the same level they did it. So take a hard look at your team and see if the excellence that you're producing is a product of teamwork or a product of a superstar. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with having a superstar. Just make sure that you utilize that individual as one of your primary trainers so other people can learn to do what they do at the level they do it. So for the sake of your organization, challenge that individual to really pour themselves into others and train others, and that way you can raise the level of excellence of the entire team. So I say, if you're going to value excellence in your development of new leaders. And as a result, you raise everyone's level of leadership competency and you raise the level of their excellence. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, make sure that you click the like button, share the video with your team, use the discussion questions provided to help your team grow as developers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that and click the bell up at the top so you can be notified each Tuesday when a new video comes out. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.